Hey guys, it's Paige from More Cars, and in today's episode we're going to have a more in-depth look at the 2025 Ferrari SF90 XX Stradale. So we have already shown you the specs in our short video, but you guys asked for more in-depth details regarding this car, so now you have it. Improving what's already one of the most incredible road-going Ferraris of all time is something that required pushing engineers to examine every last centimeter of the car, said Gianmaria Fulgenzi, Ferrari's Chief Product Development Officer. But more than that, the company adopted a new strategy. In the recent past, Ferrari's thinking was to build a road car first, then a customer XX racing program around it to satisfy drivers wanting to take their skills to the next level. Now with the 2025 Ferrari SF90 XX Stradale and its XX Spider sibling, the approach has essentially been melded into one cohesive, insanely capable car. It was a decision not initially in the cards. As per more trend, the Chief Ferrari Marketing and Commercial Officer Enrico Galliera said, doing an even higher spec version of what already thought of in the company as something of a one-off special series car along the lines of Enzo or the LaFerrari wasn't in the development plan. But plans change, especially when your customers start asking for something unique. And when an XX-style SF90 road car was floated, the excitement of seeing that it was possible to do something completely different, with a completely different concept, with performance that is absolutely stunning, Galleria said, was too tempting to resist. On paper, the 2025 Ferrari SF90 XX Stradale's technical numbers aren't appreciably different from those of the base SF90, with roughly 30 more total system horsepower than before, from its already bonkers 986 horsepower 4-liter twin-turbo V8 and 3-motor combo. Slight changes were made to the engine's internals, primarily increased compression thanks to new pistons, along with the combustion chamber rework and removal of a secondary air system to help achieve the performance gain. Ferrari engineers also reversed the layout of the medium-temperature radiator that cools the electronic components in an effort to aid efficiency. Frankly, the SF90 didn't really need more power, considering it was already the quickest hybrid and gas-powered car we've ever tested, and according to Ferrari test driver Raffaele De Simone, it's quicker than the standard car around Ferrari's Fiorano circuit due in part to the power boost. How much? He wouldn't say yet. Another big part of what makes the 2025 Ferrari SF90 XX quicker around Fiorano is its rear wing design, which marks the first time one has been affixed to a Ferrari road car since the heyday Ferrari F50. Doing the wing thing for the SF90, while clearly a huge advantage for the recent Ferrari XX race cars, was a somewhat thorny issue. According to Galliera, it was the design team's biggest challenge to make something that didn't look tacked on and tacky. Thankfully, he said, Ferrari's closely knit group and the tight working relationship between design and engineering helped to make the car not only hyper-functional, but also a work of hypercar art. The wing is just one element of the cornucopia of race-bred aerodynamic improvements that effectively doubled the base SF90's maximum downforce. Everywhere that air flows over, through, and under the car was effectively rethought. Among the enhancements are two new S-docks in the hood, and the redesigned front diffuser and reworked underbody reshaped into plenums and louvres on the front and rear wheel arches. Wherever possible, the every centimeter approach applied to the SF90's XX aero profile. It also lost around 20 pounds of overall weight, though the addition of the wing and other elements offset some of the baseline weight-saving measures. It isn't all about aero, of course. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 2025 Ferrari SF90 XX is its new qualifying mode you can access from the car's e-Manettino dynamic settings switch. Dial it up and you can essentially play F1 driver while hitting the CARES energy boost function. It's derived from that F1 technology as well. And there's even a handy visual power meter display in the instrument panel. There are up to 30 tokens of push depending on how much energy is available or recovered by regenerative braking, and its best use is add extra dollop of power out of the corner. Ferrari says it used 7 of them to maximize the car's Fiorano lap time. Shifting comes via an upgraded version of the SF90's 8-speed dual-clutch gearbox with an improved shift logic first introduced on the Ferrari Daytona SP3 limited edition V12-powered model. As owners pound the pedals, they'll be treated to sonic improvements also made as a result of the updates. We got a taste of how ferocious and delicious it all sounds during the SF90's XX reveal at Fiorano, and we're especially jealous of those 599 lucky SF90 XX Spider owners who will get to hear it all fresco. The 799 hardtop owners, all cars are already spoken for, naturally, need not worry though, as engineers have also extensively reworked key elements of the exhaust system to give them the plenty of race car raucous sonic boom boom as well. Helping keep things in line at the track are further improvements to Ferrari's electronic system designed to stabilize and improve dynamic control during extreme maneuvers and heavy braking. The new SF90 XX benefits from the second version of Ferrari's dynamic enhancement system, which allows for more slide when you want it and keep the car from overreacting when it detects things are getting pear-shaped. The car also benefits from a system control called ABS Evo, which debuted on the 296 GTB. As the name indicates, it is more electronic wizardry designed to enhance braking in higher grip situation and thereby improve at the limit handling. All of this race car gear, aero magic, and otherworldly performance are of course what a car like the 2025 Ferrari SF90 XX Stradale is all about. But given that it's also a road car, Ferrari wanted to make sure you could park it at the country club and not have it look like it was some sort of motorsport liveried, exhaust billowing alien you snuck out of the paddock. Ferrari's styling center had to work extra hard to make sure that was the case. At the event, the first two cars it showcased weren't done up in Rosso Corsa, but instead with what it called Blanco Artico, white with an orange accent scheme for the hardtop and an Azzurro Dino blue and yellow livery for the SF90XX Spider. Galleria said that was by design, given the car's unique nature, which allowed them to explore new directions. Design chief Flavio Manzoni and his team leaned into the SF90XX Stradale's racing profile and worked to enhance the spirit of its extreme performance mission, while also innovating and updating the base SF90's design language. The entire rear of the car, Manzoni said, is reshaped, headlined of course by the aforementioned wing. The rear is further highlighted by a new cohesive and uninterrupted rear light bank that spans the car's width and helps aid the wider lower look. Various cooling and other elements were integrated further into the design by using geometric shapes or otherwise employing contrasting colors. The front light banks are also reshaped, as are various functional elements that styling team had input in designing. Inside, Ferrari installed what it says are the lightest seats it has ever fitted to a production car, but it also worked to make sure that they weren't punishing and spine crushing. Wink wink, Lamborghini. Carbon fiber abounds, and the other elements like the door panels have been restyled to better fit the car's mission and to save weight. So what's the price of Maranello's new monster mashup of XX race heritage wrapped up in a road-going bow? Well, if you have to ask, we understand that the coupe starts at $840,000, with the Spider ringing in at approximately $927,000. And the Europeans paying euros will get their cars first, beginning in the second quarter of 2024, with the US market cars coming late next year. Race cars for the road aren't cheap, but it hasn't stopped customers from snapping all of them already. We're sure they will be satisfied with every centimeter of the Ferrari SF90 XX Stradale. Okay guys, so this is it. What's your opinion about the latest monsters coming out of Fiorano? Do you think it's overkill, or you just prefer to have it at the most extreme goose possible? If you like our videos, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button to all. Stay tuned.